So first, I have to say that I'm always happy to take part in an opportunity to share some UX love with other people. I think it's great. I think it's very important to keep this, the community going. And I just love meeting people who are passionate about UX. Learn from them and get inspired. As for this specific event, so for one thing, I'm not familiar at all with the Waterloo UX community, which is something that I'm very excited about. Getting to know better, just to meet people and see how it is there. Because I think that in general, meeting people from different cultures, different countries, it just enriches you as a person, as a designer. So I'm very excited about that. And it sounds like it's going to be like a really fun experience. I'm going to talk about cross-device experiences, or in other words, designing for multiple devices which are all part of the same ecosystem. This is really like a new layer of design that has emerged in the last 3 or 4 years, I think, with the proliferation of devices out there, and it's mainly smartphones and tablets. And the fact that people actually own and use multiple devices in parallel. Because if you think about it, like back in the days when you wanted to design like a mass market product, all you needed to think about was the PC. But actually today, with all these like different devices which can connect to each other, you really need to start thinking about the experience across these devices. And I really think that as technology advances and ecosystems, grow, they change people behaviors and expectations and habits, and extending our UX design scope to the broader ecosystem is really becoming a need. Like even just like skimming through the program, I saw like Carl Fast talk, and he talks about this notion of deep interaction, which I'm not familiar with. So it kind of sounds interesting to know what it is all about. But not just that, I started to talk about designing for women, which first as a woman it interests me. But other than that, I'm very interested in like cross-cultural experiences and demographics. And like specifically, for example, I love the whole like area of designing for kids. So there's different aspects and looking at different audiences. It's just like it's very interesting for me. I also saw there was something like 10 super magical innovations, which sounds kind of inspiring. So I'd love to see that as well. I hope it's not in parallel. And I also saw some of the workshops. So, like Dan's workshop about positive design impact, and there's a whole workshop about responsive web design, which touches a lot of the stuff that I'm talking about, because it's part of the whole like ecosystem thinking, the whole idea of adaptive responsive web design. So, it touches a lot of the things that I'm passionate about. So it also looks very interesting. And really, again, overall, I don't think there is one talk that I don't find interesting.